but in doing so, it feels like I'm pulling like a false move. You know, it's like these artists with high accomplishments or whatever. This might be even my own envy on the low, my self, my jealousy, or whatever. You know, it's like I want it. I want to see what's up. So these people like that have accomplished, nice things for their life, like say Picasso or Drake or Selena Gomez. She's beautiful. These people who even went through death, like Selena, the Mexican singer. Well, they're both Mexican. Her partner killed her. A woman next to her, the best friend or something, manager or whatever. Tupac, Biggie. They kept on following their heart to the point where it even killed them. So, and like death is one of the scariest things in life. Once you're not scared of death, like what are you scared of? Maybe subconsciously I'm scared of rejection and all that. Like, who isn't? But it's like I have to keep breaking through that point. Even right now, being like broke with nothing but $1 and a dream, I try and keep it humble. It's like a test. That's why I like to call it the journey of humbleness. Whether I'm rich or not right now, I choose to be rich in life. Why? Because apart from the negative funds, my store closing now, thank God I have my mother. I don't have to like live the fear of homelessness. Other people have gone through homelessness, no food for quite a while. I fast. Hey man. I don't know. Killer clown prank. So, okay. I fast just to go to the experience, pay my respects spiritually. So when the moment comes to eat, I enjoy the bite, because I've hungered for a few hours. The first drop of water in my mouth, I appreciate it even more. So this road, the people, the people I also owe money, I get to see who's, who understands, who can who can relate. Like, if maybe not relate, they at least know that it's like humane of them. Like, I don't know if they know how I feel, but there's people who lend me money. The good ones, they just they don't mention it. They'll mention it like once or twice, but they'll stay with their own silence. I guess they tell me, they understand what I'm, or maybe not, but they just don't say more. Whether it's good or bad in their minds, as long as it doesn't come out to my eyes, to my heart, I feel like they understand. But then there are those that just will rub it in your face, like, oh, where's the money at? Like, this and that. They approach you with things they do for you. So, that's just part of the journey. The favors, so once I'm in the position, I hope to God that I don't fail, that I don't let it get to me, I don't get too prideful. Once I have what I desire, what I yearn, yes, the millions of dollars, yes, the fame, but mostly right now it's like, apart from that, I'm just like yearning for spiritual awakening, a bit more deeper than what I have. It's one thing to preach and to say, but it's another thing to actually experience it like firsthand. So, and it's not once I get the money, once I get the fame, once this is that said and done. After all, it's we each step I take, like this video, with each minute that I explain, as I'm explaining, for the first time these words are coming out of my mouth in this order, but it's also the first time my ears get to hear it, if it makes sense. I'm the vessel of what's going on right now, the vessel, the observer. So this, to me, like listening to myself is relaxing. These breaks, it feels right. Maybe it's meant to be, maybe it's not, but I choose this. If I didn't go out with my sister today, we were gonna see still corners, but it was only 21 and up. She's underage, so couldn't see it. And she told me like, oh, just go by yourself, like it's okay. I can't do that, because first of all, she was paying the train rides. Fucking love her. She pays some fries, whatever. Being pressured, I try not to show it too much. I try to be, all jumpy. I couldn't be like that with my mother today at the supermarket, Costco. Even though I did wake up earlier than what I usually do, just to help her out, but I couldn't give it my 100%. Show my appreciation, that's the thing that holds me back on some things, like a hug or a simple I love you verbally. So going back, this is the road to humbleness, just taking it as it is, knowing, I know that things get better, this is all temporary, but just living through it, It's one thing to say and another thing to live it. So once it happens, I guess this is a test. So like once, say I have the money, say I have whatever I wanted, whatever I yearn for, whatever you want or whatever you seek, you will get it. But after you're ready for it, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So by that time, I don't get to boast. If I do, I mean, who wouldn't want to brag like, oh, I did this, But also in these Bible verses, let's not forget it. It's not you who did it. It's by the grace of God that it was allowed. It was so done, Hey, there's another, like a quote that says, a man's character tells you everything. Wait, a man will show you his character by the way he acts when he has nothing and when he has everything. Sort of something like that, And I imagine myself. That's why, I want, quick things, fast gratification. That's why I was addicted to smoking marijuana and all these drugs, sniffing ketamine, you name it, and well, art is different. It's more pure. I always liked it. I always liked drawing, as a pastime. But now, it's something I want, forever. So, yeah, it's a test that once I have, I'm maturing, in other words. I'm maturing. I'm learning how to hold on to faith, how to be patient with myself, with the world, with God, understanding things, feeling the sense of it, even when things don't make sense, just keep going, keep walking, keep recording, keep talking, keep feeling, keep vibing. I could be a rapper if I wanted to, but I'm gonna give the shot to my friends, They want to be rappers. They are rappers. They just don't want to take it serious. Or maybe they are taking it serious. This is idle talk, by the way. When you just talk about nothing, it's a sin. It's like these. You ever heard the rap lines? You ain't talking about money. You ain't talking about nothing. My concept of money has been changed. What is money? Money is first thing that comes into your mind would be paper, right? Or anything that you could give in exchange for other goods, a value. But the real money is knowledge. Power is knowledge is power. But knowledge is not just information. Knowledge is information mixed with experience. Like someone could say, yeah, I know about cooking, you know, I know how to make fries, or a dish, or I know how to tie my shoelace, because I read about it, you know. One thing is reading about it, and knowledge will be mixed with experience where you know how to, whether it's good or not, but at least you know that, you know, to make some French fries, you put the oil in the stove, you heat it up, and then you put the potatoes in. Whether it comes out burned or not, you know, if you have some knowledge after that, you just don't know, you know. Well, no, you just didn't read about it, you actually experienced making it. So yes, on the road, going back, it's like when you go to the gym and you bench press. Bench press is like when you put the bar to your chest and you make your chest stronger. I don't know if I'm doing it right, like from one day to the next. Like I just decided to be full-time. That's like picking up a lot of weight, maybe like 245 plates on each, or I don't know. It's two different areas, two different fields. Maybe it is the same. You know, universal laws are true for every type of field, but we'll see with time. But you know, you take your time. First you start with small weight, put it on your chest, keep going, and you know, you can't get like a bodybuild. You can't get like a bodybuild body from one day to the next. It takes time to chisel your chest, your muscles. You gotta keep coming to the gym, you know. So things take time, you know. It takes endurance. But yeah, let's see, as I get home, I have the sign to do for the small paintings. I have the other artworks which I have drawn all out. They're all ready to go and get painted. So enough with the laziness and the fear, and let's get to it, right? Live. Peace and love, guys, girls. Keep banging.